The latest chapter in the ongoing journey of 1,000-pound sisters has sparked fresh conversation among fans as Tammy Slaton makes a bold claim about her dramatic transformation. In a recent development that has quickly gained attention, Tammy Slaton suggested that her sister Amy Slaton may be feeling jealous of her remarkable 500-pound weight loss transformation. The statement has reignited discussions about the evolving dynamic between the two sisters, whose relationship has long been at the heart of the hit TLC series. For years, viewers of 1,000-pound sisters watched Tammy Slaton struggle with severe health challenges linked to her weight. At her heaviest, Tammy weighed over 700 pounds. Her health was in critical condition, and doctors repeatedly warned her that without significant lifestyle changes, her life expectancy would be drastically shortened. The show documented hospitalizations, emotional breakdowns, and tense family interventions. There were moments when even fans feared that Tammy would not survive. However, everything began to shift after Tammy entered a long-term rehabilitation facility. Determined to qualify for bariatric surgery, she committed to a strict diet plan and medical supervision. Over time, she lost enough weight to safely undergo weight loss surgery. That decision marked a turning point not only in her physical health, but also in her emotional outlook. Today, Tammy's transformation is nothing short of dramatic. She has reportedly lost around 500 pounds from her highest weight. The physical difference is striking. She is now able to move more freely, participate in activities she once couldn't, and speak about her future with a sense of hope that fans rarely saw in earlier seasons. Her social media posts reflect increased confidence, and her interviews suggest a woman who feels proud of what she has accomplished. But with this transformation has come unexpected tension. In recent comments that circulated online, Tammy Slaton suggested that her sister Amy Slaton may be jealous of her success. While Tammy did not elaborate extensively, the remark was enough to spark speculation. Fans immediately began analysing the sisters' recent interactions, both on-screen and on social media. Amy Slaton, who underwent her own weight loss surgery earlier in the series, initially experienced significant success. She lost weight, became more mobile, and fulfilled her dream of becoming a mother. Her journey was celebrated as a milestone moment in the show's history. However, after giving birth to her children, Amy faced new challenges balancing motherhood with maintaining her health goals. As Tammy's health began to improve dramatically, some viewers noticed subtle shifts in their interactions. In earlier seasons, Tammy often relied heavily on Amy for support, sometimes to the point of frustration. Amy frequently took on caregiving responsibilities, driving Tammy to appointments and helping her with daily tasks. That imbalance created tension, but it also positioned Amy as the more independent sister. Now the roles appear to have shifted, and Tammy's independence is growing. She is more self-sufficient and less reliant on Amy. This reversal may have altered the emotional balance between them. Tammy's jealousy comment has been interpreted in several ways. Some fans believe Tammy may simply be acknowledging the complicated emotions that can arise when one sibling surpasses another in a shared goal. Weight loss has always been a central theme of their relationship. They began the show together, both struggling with obesity, both seeking change. But their paths have unfolded differently. Others argue that Tammy's remark could reflect deeper, long-standing sibling rivalry. Like many sisters, Tammy and Amy have experienced moments of competition, resentment, and misunderstanding. Their arguments on the show have sometimes escalated into emotional confrontations, revealing unresolved feelings that extend beyond weight loss. At the same time, many viewers caution against assuming conflict without full context. Reality television often condenses complex relationships into short segments designed to heighten drama. A single comment can be amplified and interpreted in ways that may not fully represent the sisters' true feelings. It is also important to consider Tammy's personal growth. After surviving a near-fatal health crisis and undergoing intensive treatment, Tammy appears more outspoken and assertive than before. Expressing her perspective, whether about family dynamics or personal achievements, may simply reflect newfound confidence rather than hostility. Amy Slaton has not publicly responded in detail to Tammy's jealousy comment. In past interviews, Amy has emphasized her love for her sister and her desire to see Tammy succeed. Their shared history includes years of hardship, financial struggle, and mutual dependence. Despite arguments, they have repeatedly described each other as best friends. Family members featured on the show have also highlighted how complex their bond can be. Support and conflict often coexist in sibling relationships, especially under the pressure of public scrutiny. The added dimension of filming a reality series intensifies every disagreement, as private emotions become part of a televised narrative. Tammy's transformation itself has been a focal point of the latest season. Scenes showcasing her increased mobility and social confidence have drawn widespread praise. Fans who once criticised her resistance to change now applaud her perseverance. Many see her journey as one of redemption and resilience. Yet success can sometimes create unexpected emotional ripples. When one family member experiences a dramatic breakthrough, it can shift established roles. For years, Tammy was seen as the sister who struggled the most. Now she represents one of the show's most dramatic success stories. That shift may naturally prompt adjustments within the family dynamic. Observers also point out that Amy has faced significant personal stress recently, including relationship challenges and the demands of raising 2 young children. These factors could contribute to visible tension, independent of Tammy's weight loss. Ultimately, Tammy Slaton's claim that her sister may be jealous underscores how intertwined their journeys remain. Even after losing £500, Tammy's story cannot be separated from her family context. Their shared experience is the foundation of £1,000 sisters, and any change in one sister inevitably affects the other. As new episodes continue to air, viewers are watching closely to see how this storyline unfolds. Will Tammy and Amy address the comment directly on camera? Will they clarify misunderstandings? Or will the speculation fade as they refocus on their individual goals? One thing remains certain. Tammy Slaton's transformation represents one of the most dramatic arcs in reality television in recent years. Her progress has inspired many who struggle with obesity and health challenges. Whether or not jealousy is truly part of the equation, the sisters' relationship continues to evolve in real time. For fans, the unfolding dynamic serves as a reminder that transformation is not only physical, it is emotional, relational, and deeply personal. And in the world of £1,000 sisters, every milestone carries both celebration and complexity. As the conversation surrounding Tammy Slaton's comments continues to circulate, many longtime viewers are revisiting earlier seasons to better understand how the sisters' dynamic has transformed over time. From the very first episode of £1,000 Sisters, Tammy Slaton and Amy Slaton were presented not only as siblings, but as partners in a shared mission to change their lives. Their weight loss journeys were intertwined, and their emotional dependence on one another was evident. In the beginning, Amy often appeared more motivated to follow medical advice and pursue surgery. She reached her initial weight loss goals faster, underwent bariatric surgery, and began experiencing the benefits of improved mobility and health. Tammy, by contrast, struggled with consistency. She faced setbacks, emotional eating patterns, and resistance to structured programs. This imbalance sometimes created visible frustration between them. There were moments when Amy openly expressed exhaustion from being Tammy's primary support system. Driving her to appointments, helping with daily needs, and managing household tasks placed significant strain on Amy's own goals. Viewers witnessed arguments where Amy tearfully explained that she wanted to focus on her future and her dream of starting a family. At that stage, the narrative seemed clear. Amy was progressing and Tammy was falling behind. Now the storyline has shifted dramatically. Tammy's £500 transformation has redefined how audiences view her. The sister who once appeared stuck in a cycle of resistance is now being praised for discipline and resilience. She successfully completed rehab, adhered to medical guidance, qualified for surgery, and maintained significant weight loss. Her physical transformation is accompanied by a noticeable change in attitude. She appears more confident, more vocal, and more aware of her own strength. With that transformation, the power dynamic between the sisters appears to have changed. Tammy's recent suggestion that Amy may be jealous could reflect her perception of this shift. For years, Tammy was often compared unfavorably to her sister. Now she is receiving widespread admiration for what many consider a miraculous comeback. Social media platforms are filled with supportive comments celebrating her milestone. That kind of attention inevitably alters how a person sees themselves. Some analysts of reality television point out that public praise can influence internal family relationships. When millions of viewers weigh in on personal growth, it adds pressure and complexity to private bonds. If Tammy feels empowered by her success, she may also feel more willing to confront emotional undercurrents she previously avoided. However, it is equally possible that the word jealous is being interpreted more dramatically than intended. Sibling rivalry does not always indicate hostility. It can simply describe natural competitiveness or shifting insecurities. Both Tammy and Amy began this journey together. Each experienced periods of progress and setbacks. Comparing milestones may be unavoidable when two people share identical goals under public scrutiny. Amy's life has also undergone major changes outside of weight loss. Becoming a mother fundamentally reshaped her priorities. Raising two children requires constant energy and attention, and maintaining strict diet routines can become secondary when childcare dominates daily life. Some fans speculate that Amy's visible stress in recent episodes may reflect exhaustion rather than envy. Family members have previously emphasized that the sisters love each other deeply, despite frequent disagreements. Arguments have never meant permanent fractures in their bond. In fact, many of their most heated confrontations were followed by reconciliation and reaffirmation of loyalty. Tammy's health crisis in previous seasons also strengthened family unity. When she required intensive medical intervention and faced life-threatening complications, Amy was visibly emotional. She expressed fear of losing her sister and guilt over past conflicts. Those moments highlighted that beneath the tension lies genuine concern. Now that Tammy's health has stabilized, the emotional intensity of crisis has eased. Without the urgency of survival, ordinary sibling friction may become more noticeable. When the immediate threat of death is removed, smaller disagreements can feel more prominent. The current season appears to explore this new chapter, life after survival. Tammy is navigating independence, social engagement, and confidence in ways she never could before. Amy is navigating motherhood, personal challenges, and her own health maintenance. Their journeys no longer mirror each other as closely as they once did. For viewers, this divergence raises important questions about identity. If weight loss was the foundation of their shared identity on the show, what happens when one sister advances more rapidly than the other? Does that create imbalance? Or does it simply reflect individual pacing? Experts in family psychology often note that change within one member of a close-knit system can create temporary instability. When someone undergoes a dramatic transformation, physical or emotional, the surrounding relationships must adjust. Roles shift, expectations evolve, communication patterns change. Tammy's transformation may be triggering exactly that kind of adjustment period. Public reaction remains divided. Some fans defend Tammy, arguing that she has earned the right to celebrate her progress without minimizing it for anyone else's comfort. Others sympathize with Amy, suggesting that parenting and personal struggles deserve equal recognition. What remains undeniable is that both sisters have experienced profound growth since the show began. Tammy's £500 loss is extraordinary. Amy's journey into motherhood while managing her own health is equally complex. Comparing them as competitors may oversimplify a deeply layered relationship. As new episodes continue to air, audiences are likely to see more clarity. Whether Tammy clarifies her comment, whether Amy responds, or whether the storyline shifts focus entirely, one fact remains central. Their bond continues to anchor 1,000-pound sisters. Transformation does not occur in isolation. It reverberates through families, friendships, and personal identity. Tammy Slaton's journey proves that change is possible even after years of struggle. At the same time, it demonstrates that growth can introduce new emotional challenges. For now, fans watch closely, aware that the sisters' story is still unfolding. Their lives are evolving in real time, and each new milestone brings both celebration and adjustment. Whatever the truth behind the jealousy claim may be, it highlights how far they have come, from shared hardship to individual paths shaped by resilience, vulnerability, and the complexity of sisterhood.